Okay, so this is a video I'm making here. It has to do with waypoints. Waypoints is a feature in your drone that basically allows you to preset destinations and have your drone basically fly to an area or a certain path that you've predetermined. Right now I'm at about 95% battery power, and just got out here, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into how to get the waypoints. Now, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I'm probably not going to go into detail about how to set up waypoints. I may do so in a different video, but there's a lot of videos out there about that. So this is just me going straight into waypoints on a path I've actually already set up. I'm nervous about this because this is my first time using waypoints at this area, and there's a lot of trees around me. So I set the standard kind of high because I didn't want to risk any trees in the way. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first thing I'm going to do here is hit the controller icon. And you see we have all our options, cinematic mode. We're going to go right into waypoints. So here I am at waypoints now. Just so you know, I am not in a flight area. I know my screen shows all this yellow. I do live close to airports. In a normal setting, this yellow does not show up on my maps, but for some reason it did this time because I am close to an airport. So I guess it's just fair warning, makes sense. So let's go ahead and go right into the three dots here because I've already created these waypoints. We're going to go into task library, and this is the detention pond. I know, it's what it's called, detention pond, like we're in trouble. I don't know. Already a bad sign, right? Okay, so we're gonna go load. And as you can see, it loaded what I had preset. And all I set here was just like a 6-point destination right around where I'm standing. So I'm gonna go ahead and now that we've done that, we're gonna hit go. And it tells me all this stuff about it. It's a 2,633 foot flight. That's the distance anyway. My aircraft's now at 89%, and it's going to take me about a minute and a half to complete this flight. I have my cruising set at about 15 miles an hour. So we're going to go ahead and get right into our starting waypoint. Now, before I do that, I just want to show here. Let's see. I just want to show here that I believe I have it set to record at the first waypoint. So that's kind of cool. And here we go. Let's start our waypoint. So it's taking my drone up, as you can see in the video here below. I think the first one is going to take it to 89 feet. I felt as if that was high enough. So what it's doing right now is it's going to the first waypoint. This is going to be very interesting. So what I'm hoping to create in doing this, and I can tell right now I'm well above the tree line, and I am happy I took it up to 89 feet because, to be honest with you, let me take a look here. Let me see if I could do some things with my gimbal while I do this. So I can tell now this video is probably not going to be that hot, but I'm not looking for a hot video, to be honest with you. I'm more concerned about the drone right now. It's really sunny out. I can hardly see my screen. So it looks like it just completed its first waypoint, and now it's going to the waypoint number 3. And this is pretty cool, to be honest with you. If I can get some decent footage out of this, I will. By just zooming in and zooming out, you create some real dope cinematic effect. So let's see where we are. It's headed now to waypoint 4, And I believe I have waypoint 5 set to go across, and it's doing all the waypoints. This is pretty cool. And this is also pointing the camera the way I wanted it to point it, so that's awesome. And then I have mine set to come back, and it should be stopping right about where I'm standing here. And what's cool is if it doesn't, mine is designed to return to home anyway.
Landing.
I'm just going to wrap this up by saying this. I did a couple of waypoint routes. You see the one I just did on video. I got a screenshot of that. That was cool. I would say this. Cool feature. Fun to use. It has its purpose. It's cool for like if you're on a job and maybe you're trying to get like the construction of a building. And you're trying to see if you know, you're trying to basically get the progress. It's good for that. I like that. If you're doing that, Waypoint's pretty cool because, you know, you can just set it the same, you know, flight path every time. And that's cool I think it's cool for like getting sweeping views. If you're like at a nice area that has like beautiful views like mountains or ocean or something like that, it's good for that. And the reason why I say that is because you can use waypoints to pretty much kind of pre-plan your flight before you even put it in the air, and you can then control your zoom, and you should be able to control the gimbal. But I will say this, I had a little trouble with the gimbal. I like using the controller to maneuver the drone, and there's certain there's certain pan moves that if you want to get those, yeah, you gotta control the drone yourself with the sticks. But anyway, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, hit the like button. Please subscribe. You know what to do. Until next time, I'm out.